Hey y'all, how's it going? I just got a very special package from a subscriber who, dare I say, has become a friend. He gives me lots of gardening advice. We have a really great email exchange, and he sent me some really amazing things. So, wanted to show you what it is. There's a couple of things that are going to have to be propagated as tree cuttings, but the first thing is, I believe this is a fig tree in a little, it's got one little guy on it. This is a special variety of lemon tree, since you guys know how much I love lemons. And then we have another type of fig. I'll have to grab the varieties once I relook at the email. I think I need to get these guys watered. I bet they're a little bit dry. And then we have some blackberry bush cuttings, as well as some more fig cuttings, which I will be propagating very soon. And then this was a surprise, and I believe that these are bare root strawberries. Well, they're not bare root, they're actual plants, but I got to get all these planted. I'm so excited. So, because I have this beautiful opportunity to show you guys now and try something new, we are going to propagate these plants together and do it. So, thank you so much to Gary. You've become a wonderful internet digital friend, and I'm very grateful for all your advice. So, first things first, I'm going to get these guys watered, the ones that need to be watered, and then we're going to go over propagating things from tree cuttings. Okay guys, so propagating cuttings from bushes and trees is probably one of the easiest ways to actually grow them cheaply without waiting a long time to grow a seed. So the supplies that I have for this are, I have some cups, I have a Sharpie to mark my cups and also to write on the tags. I have rooting hormone. Now there's a little bit of like back and forth on whether you should or shouldn't use this. I've seen it both ways. The only reason I've seen that you shouldn't use this is to like not enable weak genetics or something like that. But rooting hormone is like very standardly used, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I also have potting mix. Nothing special, it's just our standard potting mix. So we're gonna start with the blackberries. Now this is how your cuttings will come. So you can tell which end was cut from the root, and that would be this end. So what we're gonna do is, first I'm gonna fill up my cup. I'm gonna make sure I write on the cup, which I should have done before I put the dirt in it. You're going to take the bottom end that was cut, and you wanna leave at least 2 nodes at the top. We're gonna cut right under at an angle. We're gonna cut this end. Now it's painful. So here you have your fresh end cut. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in. And then we're just gonna snip this too. Oh no, we're gonna leave that. And then you wanna dip it in your rooting hormone and shake off the excess. So this is just a little white powder, and it just helps the plant take roots. So after we do that, we are just gonna stick her in there. And y'all, that's how easy it is. So I'm gonna keep watering this. It will sprout leaves eventually. Sometimes it takes them longer than others, but it looks like I've got 2 more of these types of blackberries, and then this looks like a different, more developed type of blackberry. So you definitely have some cuttings that are going to be a lot larger, and that would be this guy. So this is actually part of the rootstock that would go down in the ground, and then here's your, oh no wait, yeah. This is your rootstock that would go down in the ground, and then this would be facing up. So I actually, because this has roots on it, I actually might go grab a bigger pot for this instead of using the cups. I didn't realize these were so big. Yeah, there was actually roots included with this one, which is really cool. So I'm gonna go get bigger pots for these. Or honestly, I might just stick them in one of my grow bags. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick these in one of my grow bags. That seems like a good idea. So then the other ones that I have are, it looks like 4 fig cuttings. So I think I have enough cups, and then the bare root strawberries, which we all know where these are going, right into my green stock. So just to do this again, let's do this with a larger cutting. Let's do one of the figs. We'll do this one. Some people too, depending on your climate, will recommend like putting some sand over the top of your soil if you're really humid. We're really humid here, but I asked around and I didn't really see that as being super necessary. So here's one of the fig cuttings. And so this guy, I'm gonna cut right above this node. So these little knobbly bits right here, those are the nodes. And so I'm actually gonna cut it right above that node on an angle so that we have fresh wood exposed right there. And then, honestly, same process. We're gonna dip it in the rooting hormone. Shake off the excess. And then we're just gonna shove her in there. And then this on top, that pointy end on top, that's a bud. So that'll be where the actual leaf comes out of. So yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of these guys planted and propagated, and then I will show you guys an update here in a couple of weeks. Hey y'all, how's it going? It has officially been 2 weeks since we propagated all those trees together, and I want to show you what they all look like. So, this one is probably the most far along. Look at those adorable little leaves. Super cute. This one is not far behind, and this is just 2 weeks of progress. Super impressed. The blackberries are also doing pretty well. This fig is doing okay. I think it probably needs to be repotted. Excuse me. Okay. It probably needs to be repotted, and it might also be a little bit too wet, so I think I need to give this one some attention. This guy, he's trying, man. He is trying real hard, and he's doing pretty well. Like, he's gonna shed this little dude. So I'm wondering, he's definitely doing something. And then some of these other ones are still growing for sure. This one, we've had a ton of rain and it got really cold. So like, this one doesn't look so hot. But something I've learned about this whole tree propagation situation is never give up. I have heard so many people and watched so many YouTube videos of tree propagation where people say, yeah, like I left it in there for a really long time and then I thought it was dead and then all of a sudden one day it showed some life. So, crossing your fingers. It's been really cloudy, it's been really rainy, our temperatures dropped pretty like quickly. So definitely, want to bring these guys inside and probably give them some artificial light. I think they'll be okay. We're not going to freeze this weekend, so I really want to try and leave them outside as much as I can so that they can be as hardy as they can. But thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you again to the very sweet viewers who sent me the cuttings. This is cool because this is stuff that I could potentially have for the next 20, 30 years. Thanks so much for watching and happy gardening. We'll see you next time.